Hello, everyone, and welcome to this course on IoT. We, the team of Ionots, extend a very warm welcome to each one of you and ensure you to take on an exciting journey to learn about IoT. We'll start this journey of IoT by understanding the basics of IoT with the help of this particular module. Module 1, IoT for Beginners. As you can see, this particular module covers the basics of IoT and lays down a very strong foundation for the upcoming modules. We'll first start off by looking at the content of this particular module so that we can structure our studies as we carry on with our slides. We'll start a discussion by talking about what is IoT. Then we'll talk about why do we need IoT. This will be followed up by talking about the emergence of IoT. Then we can carry on a discussion to talk about the different components of IoT. Then we can discuss some advantages of IoT, and along with it, we can also discuss some disadvantages of IoT. We'll continue the discussion by looking at the applications of IoT and finally come to a conclusion by looking upon what exactly is industrial IoT and what is an ecosystem of IoT. Let us start our journey by talking about what is IoT. Now, IoT is a simple acronym for Internet of Things, and the two most important words in this particular acronym are Internet and Things. Let us try to decipher this acronym with the help of these two words. I, as you can see, stands for Internet, and Internet refers to the global system of interconnected computing devices. Now, these devices can be wide ranging as long as they can carry out some computational operation. They can be the handheld devices that you have at your homes, to the laptop, with the help of which probably you are viewing the scores, to the desktops which are installed in offices, and to all the numerous microcontrollers or microprocessors which can carry out some computations. All these computing devices are interconnected to each other so that they can share data, collect data, and communicate information wirelessly. How is all this happening? With the help of internet. Now let us look into the T. What exactly does this T stand for in IoT? T stands for things, and things refer to all those inanimate objects which are capable of participating in the IoT network. Now, the most important ability to be a part of the IoT network is the ability to connect to the internet. And why is it so important? We'll discuss it in the further slides. So, at the very first glance, what do we understand, or what should we understand from the term IoT? Is that IoT is a system of various computing devices interconnected via the internet such that they can collect and share data with each other. Collection and sharing of data is one of the most important aspects of IoT. We'll discuss it in the upcoming slides. Now, before moving on into the technical details of IoT, let us first look on why IoT is so important and what makes it so exceptional. The modern world has seen an exponential growth in the technological sector. Innumerable devices and inventions have become an integral part of our daily lives, and IoT acts as a buttress to all these technological developments. Numerous devices are connected to each other via the internet over large distances, and these devices can collect and share data over these large distances without the need of constant human interference. Now, this aspect of no need of constant human interference of IoT is a very important one. And in order to explain you the importance of this particular aspect, I'll give you a very simple analogy. Now, let's just imagine that you have to do a particular project work for your for your college purpose, and you are doing that in complete solace, without the disturbance of your neighboring friends or maybe your family. In such a scenario, you'll be able to function better and you'll be able to perform better. Similarly, since we need minimal human interference in the IoT devices and in the IoT systems, therefore its performance is phenomenal. Thus, we can view IoT as a very big welcoming family. It looks like a very big welcoming family because essentially everything can be a part of the IoT network as long as it has the ability to connect to the internet. Now, why is this ability to connect to the internet so important? Connectivity with the internet helps us to communicate information effectively and also helps us to control the different components which are a part of the IoT network. So all this gives us a very good idea, like I'll say a very basic idea of why do we need to look at IoT and what we understand by IoT. We'll continue our discussion further on the remaining components one after the other.